I've never really been much of a daredevil, but when I was 10 years old, some of my friends in the neighborhood were riding bikes, and at the end of our street, there was an entryway to the woods. There was trails back there, vines to swing from. Well, my neighbor didn't really like people going into the woods, especially when random cars would decide that they could try and drive into the woods. So he asked the city to do something about it. And the first thing that they tried was lumping a whole bunch of dirt there. So what that essentially made was a hill. And when you have kids, bikes, and a hill, what you're probably going to end up doing is using your bikes to jump off that hill. So one day, my friends were out there riding their bikes, and they decided that they wanted to jump off the hill. So I'm watching them. I'm on my bike too, but I really just didn't have the daredevil in me, and I was kind of afraid to do those types of things. So I watched as they were having a lot of fun, trying to get as much air as they could. They weren't really trying to peer pressure me or anything like that, but I had been watching for a while, and I think I wanted to do something. I wanted a little excitement myself. And so I was like, you know what? I think I could jump the hill too. But if I'm going to do it, I'm going to go big. So where they were maybe pedaling for 20 feet and then getting to that point and jumping off the hill, I think I decided for a runway of maybe 30 to 40 feet. So I could build up as much momentum as possible. So I did that. I'm cruising there. I'm about to get to the hill. I hit the hill. I'm in the air. I've got my wheel the handlebar turned, and I'm getting as much air as possible. I hadn't really done this too much before, but I felt like I was in that exact pose like you'd see maybe in magazines when somebody was jumping a bike or a dirt bike. Well, the problem was as you get closer to the ground, you're supposed to turn the handlebars back to straighten it out so that you can land correctly. And I didn't realize you needed to do that. So I had kept it turned, and when I hit the ground, one of the handlebars went through my teeth, and the other went into my ribs. And when I didn't want to tell my mom that I'd been jumping on a hill with my bike, so when I went inside, I just said, "Mom, I knocked my two front teeth out by just falling off my bike." A little bit of an understatement.